It's the time for the package from China. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we are going to take a close look at the 7-inch new handhelds from Cool Baby. Yes, they are bringing new handhelds every single month. And the 7-inch is a size that we're going to see, let's say, more often. I think it's pretty cool because 7-inch is just a great way to play. But with the RS-18 I'm very curious what are we going to get and what kind of display do we get inside this machine. But before we're going to do this, let's do a quick unboxing to see what are we going to get inside. We're going to get a Type-C cable for charging and data transfer, an instruction manual, as you can see, is the famous deluxe toilet paper manuals, but not a lot of information. And here we have a card reader. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think this is USB 2.0 or something. Yep, I guess it is. Okay, so let's talk about the form factor and what are we going to get. So it feels quite heavy and I really like the form factor of the shell itself because it's quite comfortable to play for a very long time. Okay, the A and B and XOY, they got a decent touch, not a very nice quality. The analog sticks are more like Nintendo Switch, I do like these, but the horrible non-D-pad, that is something they keep doing. I have really no clue why, because this makes a lot of games basically unplayable. Here at the left side we're having a minus and plus for volume control and select start over here. On the top there is a lot of stuff going on. So to begin with, we're having all the top buttons like the L1, R1, R2, everything is here. So if you want to play some PlayStation, it's just a great way to do so. We have the back button over here, on and off switch, Type-C for connecting for the charging and data transfer, but we're having two micro USB for connecting extra controllers, and we're having here the CF slot for adding a CF card, and there we have an HDMI out. But when it comes to the TV Out function, it works like a charm. There is no slowdown whatsoever. There is no sound because they remove the sound from the handheld itself and you're using HDMI option. And the monitor I'm using over here doesn't have internal speakers. So I just want to see how it works, and it works just plug and play within the game. And when I plug out the cable, it goes back to the handheld mode. So that's pretty cool and very convenient. What I always find so strange that, as you can see, the mold itself is made for two speakers, but sadly there's only one in here. I must say, it sounds pretty decent. When you're looking at the display itself, the 7-inch display is very colorful and it's quite vibrant, but the main problem I'm having with this thing is that the view angle is very poor. And this is more like a hit and miss with these Chinese systems. A lot of them have, let's say, 7-inch displays, some have an IPS display and some have just old school, non really great LCD display inside. Alright, so when booting up, this is what we're going to get. Here we have the indication for the battery. The volume control is over here, so we can see, by the way, how the level is. And there is a TF card inside, so it gives the icon. Here we're having history. It's more like a recent playlist. Games, movies, files, just like browsing through the files. And we're having the settings over here. We can change the language. The display, we can change the aspect ratio, and that is quite interesting. So we're having the full screen. And if you don't like this, you can always go to the equal proportion. I'm going to leave it on the full screen for now. So the theme, you can change it out, the background if you want to, not really special. With the language, let's see if they still have the typo. The backlight, same story, as you can see, it's already on level 4. Timeout is more like if you want to have a screensaver for saving some energy. I just put them on never. So that is what you're going to get in the settings, and never use clear or restore. It's highly possible you will reformat everything. If you look at the game compatible list, we're having arcade, let's say Mame, Neo Geo, NES, Game Boy Classic Color and Game Boy Advance, the Game Gear, Mega Drive, and of course we have a PlayStation 1 and Super Famicom. When you're playing a game and pressing the on and off switch, as you can see, the device itself runs on RetroArch, but here we can do a resume, quit RetroArch, restart. You can change the input if you want to use a USB controller, quick load and quick save. Okay, so what do I think of the cool baby RS-18? I must say I am not very happy with it. To begin with, I was hyped, I really like the design and it plays quite nice if you're looking at how comfortable it is. But when looking closely, playing around with it, you can see, yeah, sorry guys, the recording from this screen was just a nightmare due of the poor view angle and the reflection. But if you're looking at the controls, the D-pad, or what we're going to call a D-pad, it's just a no-go, and it is, in my opinion, makes every game unplayable, doesn't even matter what. The analog stick, I don't know what's up with this thing, but it feels quite nice, but when playing with an, let's say, a shoot 'em up like R-Type, or just when playing a fighting game, I have a big handicap and it doesn't play like it should be. So when it comes to this device, emulation is pretty good, but when it comes to the controls, it's pretty shitty. And in my opinion, I am not a big fan of it. So yeah, let me know what you think of this. But I thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit the little bell, become on the Wicked family, and I will see you in the next video.